Howdy do, remembers? I'm sorry, I was like, let's try something different. Howdy was not it. But anyways, I'm Jose. These are Amir and Johnny. Say what's up, guys.
Hey, man. How you doing, man? This is Johnny, man.
Greetings.
Howdy.
Howdy, man.
How many ways can you say hello?
Hey, man. You can do that. Hey, man.
All right, hold on.
Or,
I'm
howdy.
gonna give y'all 30 seconds to tell me as many different ways as you could say hello as possible.
Hello,
All right?
konnichiwa.
Yo, hold up. The clock ain't start. That's crazy. All right, it started.
Other languages don't count.
It already started. The
Okay,
clock is on.
hello, what's good, my nigga? And what's up, my nigga? And hey, and hoo, and
Okay, so just have a stroke. That's crazy.
If a man came up to me and said, hoo hoo,
He starts talking like a dolphin. Yeah.
you don't know. Hey, you don't know it.
You want me, man? Come here, man.
I prefer to New York. What's good, ma? You look beautiful. Fuck you too, then.
Oh, me, fuck your mother.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for all of that. I really appreciate you. I did not keep score. I just stopped the timer the moment you say hee, you know.
I said like 10
don't know
different ones there, so you better keep track.
No, all you said was ha ha hee hee ho ho.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, but that's my language. I said 10 words and all that.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Imagine the apocalypse and you get to make your own language. I'm gonna make it hee.
This reminds me of the African video. He was like, what's your talent today? I'm going to read this whole book in 5 seconds. Okay. And the judge is like, what the fuck did you just do? He's like, I read it. He's like, what did you read? I read the book. He was like, are you dumb? Are you mad?
It's how you break a child.
That's amazing. That's actually hilarious. Johnny, I can't talk to you anymore. I really can't. Because, yeah, you're going to end up doing some stuff like that. I already know it.
Like that?
Yeah.
What if I told you already got powers like that?
Get away from me.
Good, I'm fine. I ain't showing you.
That's crazy.
Want to see me go to that rock? Want to see me do it again?
Oh, man. So would you guys rather have the house of your dreams, but it gets robbed every single night? Or would you rather have a brand new car, like the car of your dreams, but a penis is spray painted on it every single morning?
Depends. Is it like
Car.
Yeah, I'll take the car, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, having people raid your house every week is crazy.
That's scary, bro.
What?
Are they coming in my room? I'm gonna be chilling
They
with the
doing
fucking
more than
gun.
taking shit from me. What? Like, what? This man putting pee on my face while I sleep? Like, what the fuck?
I can clean a car. I can't reimburse myself on my shit. That's how am I gonna do that? I'm just gonna get broke. I'm going broke every night. They're gonna take my money.
Bro, can't keep shit in the house because they... Yeah, don't leave nothing in here. Why? It's gonna be gone. It ain't me.
What if you befriend the robbers?
Befriend the robbers, then okay. If I can befriend them and have them not take my shit, then okay, that's fine.
What the fuck are we about to say when they just coming in taking my shit anyway?
What
What leverage do I have? Hey guys, can we please? Like, I'm really cool. Like,
Guys, come on. This is all I have.
I'm really chill. I don't make that much. Like, I bring home 40 after Uncle Sam. So like, if I give you 10, like, can we call it even or like? Bro, you a bitch. Like, you getting extorted like a motherfucker.
Jesus.
If I had an M16 in my house, I'll do the former option. I'll let them come rob me.
You. What do you plan to do?
Nigga, this ain't Florida.
I'm gonna smack him with the gun, Jose.
That's what I figured.
He said, dead men tell no tales.
But what if they're a robber that only steals like Small stuff.
Small stuff? Like what? Like gum? Are they gonna take my bubble tape?
They just do stuff to piss you off. Like they take off like the little handles on like your like drawers or something like that.
That's pretty big. I kind of need them handles, dog. How am I gonna open my drawer?
You just wake up. There's
what?
no
A couch is pretty big.
It's one thing if they take like a little piece of toilet paper or some shit. They take my whole drawers. How am I gonna?
They're not taking the whole drawer, just the handle.
Oh, there's the handle. That's still pretty bad, dog. Like, how am I gonna open my drawer?
Bro, yeah, they could be stealing far worse things.
My pants. They could take anything. They could take anything, dog.
I'm just saying. But like, well, what if it's only small stuff they steal, like the battery on the back of a remote?
No, I still be mad, dog. That's money.
That's every week too, bro. Like,
Not every single.
No, every day. He said every day they're coming after us.
I thought it was every week.
No, he said every day.
No, we'll make it weekly. We'll make it
every
weekly.
week? Okay, okay. I'll take the robbers every week. I'm just gonna get a good gun and shoot them. Then I'll have no more robbers.
But you don't know when they're gonna come in.
Then I'll wait. I'll wake up. No, you know what? Get a good security system. Never have to worry again.
Okay.
all this when you could just have a dick on your car, bro. Like what?
Yeah, I'm just bloodthirsty.
Just repaint that. I got like my dream car. Come on, now.
Honestly, the first option, the first option is a gun owner's like dream, bro, because they could actually use their gun.
For what, the car?
No, for the no, for the fucking robbers.
I thought you meant like you're just on standby waiting for like, you know, the person to come by with a spray can and.
Oh, yo, facts! I can shoot that guy too. Yeah, I'm shooting him then. I'm getting his ass before he can hit my car.
As you should. As you should.
This man is so trigger happy. He just trying to.
And if his body's coming in every week, dog, all you gotta do is just sell him.
You're terrible, Johnny.
I'm just being practical.
So wait, you're choosing the car now?
I'm choosing the car because I can shoot him and sell his body.
Oh, sell?
Yeah.
Did you just say sell?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 No.
How would that work? Were you selling this to?
Cannibals?
Oh, okay. So how can you list off any cannibals that you know?
I wouldn't personally know any myself.
I'll go to the deepest jungles in Africa.
What, you gonna go on a dark web and sell that?
Oh, yo, facts, dark web. There we go. I'll sell it.
That thing is shiesty. Mm.
If I get in a honey pot, then oh well.
Amir, is this your man's?
Anyway, I picked the car because, I mean, spray painting a penis is like way less worse than someone invading my whole home.
No, absolutely.
on a frequent basis.
I absolutely agree with that. Plus, if it's my dream car, I'm not even driving it. It's just on display.
Have any of y'all had shit took? Like, I remember I've had, like, cards taken, like, valuable cards, like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon, all that stuff. Like, bro.
I don't know if I told this story on the pod yet, but the one time I was at a track meet and my stuff was in the locker, and so after the meet, I came down, my locker was wide open. All my shit was, like, all over the place. So I was like, fuck, somebody, like, you know, stole my stuff, right? And I'm, like, looking through. I'm, like, picking all my stuff up. I'm like, I don't really see anything missing. So immediately I was like, phone, wallet, keys. You know, gotta check the essentials, right? So, you know, I got the phone, I got the wallet, I got my keys. I was like, and I like double checked my wallet to make sure I had all my money and all that in there. I was like, what the hell did they stole? In my pant pocket, I had a pack of gum. They took my gum, bro. They took my gum. They went through all that stuff. And they just took my gum. I was like, I would have just gave it to you at that point, just being like, yo, hey, homie, can I have the pack? All right, bro. Go ahead. Yeah, they just took the gum from me, man.
What a bunch of savages.
Maybe they thought your locker was someone else's, because they did, like, throw, like, dogs in the hallways every once in a while. I feel like some people kept a stash in their locker.
Maybe. I don't know, but, like,
I just checked his gum for narcotics.
Because wasn't your locker in D-Wing as well?
Well, so that was my main locker, but like at track and practice and whatnot, I threw my stuff in like the baseball locker room underneath the gymnasium. So like on the downstairs level of the gym. Yeah, so I was down there, and that's where I would throw my stuff.
Well, I was thinking because D-Wing's like circulated, like with AC, like if there's like someone stashing stuff, like the smell wouldn't be nearly as bad. Or like
nobody
under
went near
the
my
gymnasium
locker.
because it is smelling like a gym.
Yeah. No, nobody went near my locker in high school, bro. Like you said, that was in the D wing. So basically how our school was shaped is like a rectangle, like little hallway, rectangle, and then that was basically it, right? And like, but like my locker was like in the far back of that rectangle. Like there was legit like maybe like 50 people passed by it. Like nobody went by my locker at all. So I didn't have to worry about that at all. In fact, the end of the day was super easy for me. I don't know, like, where was your locker at?
I didn't use my locker.
Yo, Sam, I don't even remember what my locker was.
Did you really not use your locker at all?
Put everything in the book bag?
No, I wasn't a nerd either, bro. Like, half the time
You were a straight goon, just showed up with a pencil and was like, yo,
bro,
I'm
I
ready?
showed up with the minimum in my backpack. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
braver man than me.
I knew I needed a book, I'd bring
John,
it.
You took honors and AP classes. I know you for a fact. You
I
were
just
hauling
carried
the
everything in my
textbooks.
bag.
Yeah.
I don't care how heavy that shit was. I'm carrying it in my bag.
Because, yo, the backpack, it would be so heavy, it'd be like
I'm
lumped
not
like that,
doing
right?
that. I'm not looking
Yeah.
like a Hebrew slave with rocks in my backpack. Like,
Yeah, because we get pain in the ass if you walk through the hallways because, like, especially if you're in, like, peak hallway time, dog, you're just getting smacking motherfuckers. I already know I probably piss a few people off, but my bad.
You're
my bad.
bad.
I'm trying to get an education.
No, I use my locker. Well, here's the thing. I'd only use it like twice a day is what I would do. Like the beginning of the day, I'd like throw anything that I didn't need inside there or that I would need later in the day. And then I would go towards like third or fourth period. I'd grab and just cycle the rest of my stuff out. And then I'd do it that way. Because most of my classes, I think, were pretty convenient to my locker, but not all of them were. You know what I mean?
None of my shit was convenient. Honestly, like,
Really?
I don't even know how you're supposed to use that locker. You got what, like a 5-minute interim between the next class?
Yeah, it was 5
Dog, 1
minutes.
minute my thing will be in A wing. Next I got to go to D wing. Then I got to go to gym, and then I got to go back to fucking C wing. Like, dog,
oh, that's ass. Yeah.
that's trash. How am I
Yeah.
gonna use my locker?
For us, the longest walk was actually what Johnny said, was going from the gym all the way over to D wing.
Yup.
And the reason, so 5 minutes feels like a long time, but when our graduating class alone was like 500 people, right? So when you got 2,000 people in the hallways that you're fighting against, yeah, 5 minutes goes by pretty quickly because sometimes you just like shuffling in place. Other times you literally have to just start punching people in the back of the head, you know?
Pull the Imani. The people having mid conversation. Excuse me. Walking right in the middle.
Yeah,
Pardon me, man.
that was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen, bro. That was so uncomfortable. But yeah, and then our school, they used to, so back when Amir and I were going there in high school, our freshman year, you could go through any entrance of the school. So some people would be smart and just walk outside
Yeah,
and then
I
go
would
through
just
one of
go
the side
around.
doors. Yeah,
Mhm.
because it was convenient. It was so much smarter. But then, stuff happens in life, and now our school is under lockdown, and they literally were like, you could go through these two entrances, and that's it.
Yep,
Y'all-
nothing else. That's it.
Y'all
Yep.
know why. Y'all
Yeah.
know why.
But if you had a real homie, not that I'm saying I did this, but, if you had a real homie, they'd push that door open for you. Yeah, you know what I mean? Being like, yo, meet me here in like 60 seconds. And then they pop that, right open for you, and then you'll slide right on in.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to hope that them hall monitors aren't on your dick.
By hall monitors, we mean like sometimes buff ass security guards that'll chase you ass.
actual
That'll chase
security
your
guards.
ass across the hallway.
Bro, I never got chased a single time I was there. I would always peek a corner, and if I saw someone, I would go the opposite direction.
Nigga playing Metal Gear Solid.
Bro, because they're just in the yellow outfit, just in the middle of the hall. So if I'm like, nope. Like,
Honestly, what are we talking about today? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were going to talk about like the iDog, or we were going to talk about like video game collections. The iDog was cool. On to video game collections. Now, when y'all collected video games, wasn't it a cool experience?
It was amazing.
It was amazing, right?
Still do. Still collect video
being able
games.
to pick up the disc and like snap it in half, do whatever you wanted with it. But most of the time, we just actually, we were normal people and
So-
actually put it into the game collection.
You're an absolute monster. bro.
I'm not saying I snapped my whole disc in half, bro. That's games.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
So
just-
all my PS2 discs, anytime I'd loan it to Johnny, it'd come back with just all these scratches on the back. Like, I don't know. And like, for some reason, it'd have a little bit of crust around the center of the...
That was me spitting on it because it wasn't working. And I had to fix it.
man, rubbing it on the roughest shirt ever. He been outside on that shirt.
Johnny's just stepping on it. Work!
Damn it! Man, this game doesn't work. Jose, give me a busted copy.
Bro, that is the worst though. When you give someone a game and then you get it back and like it starts skipping or like the game starts crashing. I'm like, bro, come on now.
That's why I low-key hate buying games online, dog. Like I said, I think it was like recent episode. I said like I got Mortal Kombat Trilogy on PS1, and I put that bitch in my PS2. I'm like, yeah, here we go, trying to get it started. Dog, it took me like I think like 2 hours before I could get that game finally working. Of like constantly hitting it with like the Windex or some shit, and then spinning that shit because like you never know what the fuck the
Windex?
person. Yeah, you never do Windex. Windex works for me.
For
Think
game
that-
discs?
Yeah, for game discs.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what kind of rag you use.
Or because I didn't
afterwards
want to
or
use
whatnot.
water and I didn't have any other solution. I don't know.
I don't think I would ever use water on a
Well, I'm not
game
gonna use
disc.
bleach. What the fuck else am I gonna use?
why the fuck would you use bleach?
I don't know.
Why did your mind go to that?
Because what else am I going to use? Wood cleaner?
How about
Is
bro?
it Windex for glass, my nigga?
Yeah. I always
but-
thought CD discs were glass when I was a child.
I mean, I just bring it over to like a plane tray and get it buffed. That's all I would do.
Well, now Plane Trade died, so now what?
I know a nigga
Go
that
somewhere else
used
to
to
get it
put
buffed.
toothpaste on the CDs.
Really?
Yo, facts.
Yeah.
Does that actually work?
I don't know. Like, you would have to full on wash that shit. And I was like,
I remember I had to do that when I got my hands on an X-Men Mutant
it
Academy.
low-key will work.
It did work. It's a pain in the ass to clean up, low-key. But once you get it clean,
So you slap a little Colgate on that.
you slap the
you
whole
like put Colgate
thing.
all over it and then like wash it off.
Yeah, wait,
Huh.
I think I like marinate it for like maybe like 10 minutes or some shit, and then
He
like
said marinade.
and
Welcome
then,
to Food Network. how to cook a game in under 2 minutes.
in the 2 minutes, forget Colgate and slather this shit.
Lather it.
Get the butter knife. Make sure it's
Just knead the disc. Just lay into it. Toss a little elbow in there.
Yeah, I've never rented. Not
Disgusting.
rented. I never gave my games away to a kid. I don't trust the motherfuckers.
I don't think so either. I think you guys could probably be in the same boat. I was lucky having a brother because if Miguel had a game that I wanted to play, like I could play it and vice versa. You know, we'd be able to swap like game.
feeling.
I mean, that typically applied for like Game Boy games, more so like portable rather than home console. Yeah,
Yeah, Game Boy games were indestructible.
they really were. Well, actually,
I don't think I've ever had a Game Boy game break on me.
I did.
I've had
How?
Pokemon Emerald
Well,
like break on me as well. Like you
my
get
Pokemon
corrupted
Sapphire-
files and all that.
Yeah, my Pokemon Sapphire, and like I forgot what the exact notification was, but basically it was like I couldn't save it anymore. So like I could still play it, but I can't save it
Yeah, but
anymore.
that's detrimental to half.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was lucky. I already got my share of the game at that point. You know what I mean? But like, it's still annoying because I'm like, dang, like if I, say like, you know how Latios and Latias flowing around and whatnot. Say I cashed one of those bad boys. Boop. Sorry, no, you didn't.
Reset.
No, you didn't. It's gone.
It's like trying to play Crash Bandicoot without no fucking memory card. You got to rely on the fucking password.
Yep.
This shit suck.
Crash Bandicoot, man. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the was it Wrath of Cortex, the warped one
Mm-hmm.
on PS2.
Yeah.
You remember that one? I just remember the mass, the rock one. They had the glacial one and whatnot, and Uka Uka.
Oh no, sounded similar to the grapefruit technique.
I'm not making that sound. I'm protecting my throat.
So the fact that you can make it, and you said I'm just not gonna do it though.
My throat hurts. I can't do it.
Why does it hurt? Why does it hurt?
No reason.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Do you think like? Because I know you guys like collect it, and I don't really collect games like that. Like I'll collect other shit, but I think because of how fragile, like especially like CDs, like games are, like game discs, I just never got in the habit of like collecting a lot. It was like it reminded me like a lot of like my parents' like old like movie collections. Like you'd have all these discs and it'd be cool, but then when it's time to actually play it, it's like, oh, this one don't work. Oh fuck.
Yep,
Okay.
it don't work. Maybe it like got some glitches. Like
And by now, if you're trying to replace it, it's like fucking $90. Holy, like
yep.
Yeah.
But it's like you're getting the authentic experience. Like there's nothing like, especially because I've recently got my hands on the whole Crash trilogy on PS1, and there's nothing like just putting that game in, sitting back, you see the da-da-da-da, like the PlayStation splash screen, and you're just like, man, I feel like I'm a kid again. No worries. Versus like going on like an emulator on your PC, and it's like, well, play with my keyboard or play with like a bootleg controller. It's like, that's the reason. That's the reason I keep my shit,
Well,
and for like collector's value later down the road.
yeah. So with video game collection, there's a lot of like layers to it. Like for example, some people, right? They have just the disc, but they don't have the case or the manual. So like even if you just have one or the other, like there's still value in anything that you collect in terms of video games.
Mhm.
Minus like say you're doing like one of those like Madden or like NFL sport games or whatnot. Usually those are in abundance. So like even if you if you have like just the disc or just the case, that's not really going to amount to a whole lot. But if you got like, for example, like Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, or Mega Man Legends, right? Mega Man Legends is a great example. If you have the case and the game and the manual for that, like that, whole set.
That shit go for. I think the second game went for like 200 last time.
Yeah.
I went to fucking Video Nuts up in Columbus, dog.
Mhm.
Saw that shit. I'm like, 200 for that?
Yeah.
No, I'm not paying for that, bro.
Or even this, there's this one Sega Genesis game called Pulse Man. And if you just have the case alone for Pulse Man, like the case alone is just like $30.
Oh, that's
you know what I mean?
bullshit.
Yeah, like
Ooh.
that's not even with the game or the manual.
Bro, that's like
You know
straight
what I
up
mean?
buying I can't see myself purchasing a manual alone. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, 100%.
Unless you want to collect, like finish the collection, but other than that,
if
it's
you're like a hardcore like collector, like you have just the disc and the case, but you don't have the manual. No, they might go for it. But that's why video game collecting right now, like it's fun, but it's also really challenging because now it's more and more popular, more and more known. Like you see, like if you were to go on TikTok right now and type in like video game displays, you probably see 1 million of them.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And that's what gets people inspired to do those kind of things, and that's what jacks up prices, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, because I remember when we went to Video Nuts before they like had like a little remodeling, and I looked in, I'm like, oh man, they pay $5 for Super Mario Brothers for the original on the NES. Man, that's a ripoff. Now I look in there, it's like you charging me $10, dog? You charging me $10 now? And like other games are like ×2, ×3 in prices. I'm like, man, wish I took advantage of my income as a kid. Well, what left of it I had.
I find it so weird that like only certain games like hold value. You know what I mean? Because I feel once you got to like Xbox, PS3 days and all that stuff, the games like you don't collect them games. Like it's everything before. So like Game Boy is included in that shit. DS maybe if you wanna. You could debate me on that.
Yeah, give it another like 5 years, it'll be up there.
Yeah, but like I know some people collect the Wii games. Weird, but again, to each his own. But then like NES, PS1 games, a lot of PS2 games, like you got hella bangers, and especially the older consoles, them prices is like buku in comparison to like a new game price. And I mean, to be fair, I feel like the collecting is kind of going out on its own. Like most things are digital, unless if you are gonna pay like the fucking $120 for the Ultimate Edition of Diablo 4 to get like the fucking trophy or whatever, and that might like be a substitute for the game itself. But I feel like they're not promoting that.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Do you guys have any other wise words of wisdom for our listeners?
Don't get scammed while looking out for good games. And if you really want to get some good stuff, or like even some good antiques, go hit up your local flea market, yo, because they're underrated. It's fun. Go out with your boo or go out with your children. You get to find some really cool shit out there. Or you could get ripped off and, be sad about that. But it's still, at least you got to go outside.
Yeah, test your games that you get.
Yeah.
You might think that you got it.
Bring your whole. It's like, oh, you got a PS1? Let me be back. I'm gonna get my whole PS1. Get my whole truck with the TV. Gotta test this shit real quick. Oh, it don't work? Trying to scam me, motherfucker.
Put in the CD, it's a whole different game. Get Banjo and Kazooie.
It's like the fuck.
Yeah, no, video game collections are, it's a good time. Definitely go, get yourself some games and try it out for yourself. And also, if you like these kind of episodes where we're just kind of talking, just shooting the shit, more so than usual, because I know we normally free flow. But if you like these kind of episodes, let us know in the comments, and we'll be sure to, do more mini-sodes of us just, having fun, just banter.
Just banter, just comedic banter.
Yeah. But until next time, we love y'all so very much. Peace out.
Remember When is a Sweet Recording production. Check them out at suiterecording.com.
Intro and outro created by our very own Johnny.
Subscribe, listen, and remember to review wherever you are on social media. Thanks for listening.